After 60, your body changes in ways you might not even notice until it's too late. What you once thought was a healthy habit could actually be fueling inflammation, slowing your metabolism, or even putting your heart at risk. And one of the biggest traps? Avocados. Yes, the creamy superfood that millions swear by. It turns out, when seniors over 60 combine avocados with the wrong foods, the results can be dangerous, even life-threatening. Doctors are warning that these mistakes could spike your blood sugar, clog your arteries, and interfere with nutrient absorption in ways that accelerate aging. The shocking truth is that it's not the avocado itself, but the way it's paired. And most people make these mistakes every single week without realizing the damage being done. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes I'll uncover the 6 most dangerous avocado mistakes seniors must avoid, including the 3 specific foods you should never eat with avocado if you care about your heart, your joints, and your long-term brain health. Mix number 3, avocado with white bread. Many seniors think they're making a healthy choice when they spread avocado on toast. It looks wholesome, it feels light, and it's become a global trend. But when that toast is just plain white bread, the combination can silently sabotage your health after 60. White bread is essentially refined flour stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is a high glycemic load, meaning it digests quickly and sends your blood sugar skyrocketing. Now, avocado on its own contains healthy fats and fiber that help slow down digestion. But when paired with a fast-digesting starch like white bread, the avocado cannot fully protect you from the glucose spike. Instead, the fat acts like a delivery system, slowing just enough for your pancreas to be under prolonged stress, forcing it to pump out more insulin to try to control the sugar surge. Over time, this pattern is linked to insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and stubborn belly fat that is especially dangerous for seniors. And here's where it gets even riskier. The fiber in avocado, which normally aids digestion and helps balance cholesterol, is almost neutralized when eaten with refined bread because there's no natural fiber from the grain to work together with it. This means the LDL cholesterol from other meals sticks around longer, raising cardiovascular risk. Studies from Harvard have shown that replacing refined grains with whole grains can lower the risk of heart disease by up to 30%, yet millions of older adults still reach for soft white bread because it feels easier to chew. The sad reality is that this innocent-looking avocado toast might be quietly pushing you closer to diabetes and heart trouble with every bite. Mix number 2, avocado with processed deli meats. At first glance, avocado paired with sliced turkey, ham, or salami might seem like a balanced, protein-rich meal. Many seniors think, I'll skip the mayo, add avocado instead, and it'll be healthy. But this is where the trap lies. Processed deli meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, preservatives, and in many cases hidden sugars. When these chemicals meet the monounsaturated fats in avocado, it creates a dangerous storm inside the body. The sodium content alone is staggering. Just 2 slices of processed ham can contain over 500 milligrams of sodium. For seniors over 60, whose kidneys are already less efficient at filtering excess salt, this spikes blood pressure almost immediately. Add avocado, which is naturally high in potassium, usually a good thing for balancing sodium. But when combined with an overload of processed meats, the potassium cannot keep up. Instead of protecting your heart, the pairing may lead to arrhythmias, fluid retention, and sudden spikes in blood pressure. Even worse, nitrates and nitrites in deli meats are converted in the stomach into nitrosamines, compounds strongly linked to digestive cancers. Normally, antioxidants in fruits and vegetables can counteract some of this effect, but avocados don't provide enough vitamin C or polyphenol to fight off the chemical reaction. The fat in avocado actually makes it easier for these harmful compounds to be absorbed through the gut wall and into circulation. A study in the International Journal of Cancer showed that older adults who ate processed meats more than twice a week had a 44% higher risk of colon cancer. And when combined with high-fat foods, the absorption of carcinogenic compounds increased. That means the very sandwich that feels like a smart swap, avocado instead of mayo, could still quietly be pushing your body towards serious disease. Seniors often say they feel bloated or fatigued after these lunches, but they rarely suspect the avocado deli meat combo as the culprit. The truth is, This mix doesn't just cancel out avocado's health benefits, it actively weaponizes them against you. Mix number 1. Avocado with cheese. This is the pairing that so many seniors fall for. Avocado with melted cheese in a quesadilla, avocado slices with cheddar on a sandwich, or even cubes of avocado tossed with mozzarella in a salad. On the surface, it looks delicious and satisfying, but inside your body, this mix becomes one of the most dangerous. Both avocado and cheese are extremely rich in fats, but the type of fats makes all the difference. Avocado contains heart-friendly monounsaturated fats that help lower LDL cholesterol, while cheese is loaded with saturated fats that raise it. When eaten together, the saturated fats in cheese overwhelm the protective effect of avocado, and the two combine to create an intense caloric load that slows digestion dramatically. For seniors over 60, whose metabolism and bile production are already reduced, this creates a digestive traffic jam. Food lingers in the stomach longer, leading to reflux, bloating, and poor absorption of key nutrients. Even worse, the calcium in cheese competes with the magnesium and potassium in avocado, blocking their uptake. That means your bones and muscles, which desperately need these minerals after 60, don't get them. Instead, excess calcium from cheese can harden in blood vessels, raising the risk of arterial calcification. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that diets high in saturated fat and calcium together were linked to nearly double the rate of cardiovascular events in seniors. And that's not the end of it. The salty nature of most cheeses adds to blood pressure strain, while the high-fat sodium load thickens the blood, forcing your heart to pump harder. Many older adults describe sudden fatigue, ankle swelling, or shortness of breath after heavy cheesy meals with avocado, warning signs that circulation is being compromised. The tragedy here is that the very combination people see as indulgent yet healthy is the one that most aggressively undermines senior health, silently piling on risks for heart disease, stroke, and digestive decline. Now here's where it gets even more alarming. The dangerous food pairings we just exposed are only half the story. For many seniors, it's not just what you eat avocado with. It's how you handle avocado every single day that makes the difference between healing your body and harming it. Small, repeated habits with this so-called superfood can quietly backfire, turning something that should protect your heart, your joints, and your digestion into a hidden enemy. And the truth is, most of these mistakes don't feel like mistakes at all. They're the shortcuts, routines, and habits you've picked up over the years. The way you store it, the way you cut it, even the way you portion it. Each one seems harmless in the moment, but over time the damage adds up, clogging arteries, raising inflammation, and stealing away the very nutrients your aging body needs most. So let's dive deeper. Here are the 6 most dangerous avocado mistakes seniors over 60 must avoid, starting from number 6 and climbing to number 1, the most serious and life-changing of them all. Mistake number 6. Eating overripe avocados. Many seniors think a soft, dark avocado is just extra creamy, or even a bargain at the store because it's discounted. But the truth is, once an avocado becomes overripe, its healthy fats begin to oxidize. This oxidation process turns those heart-friendly monounsaturated fats into harmful compounds called lipid peroxides, which actually increase inflammation instead of lowering it. For someone over 60, whose cells are already more vulnerable to oxidative stress, this means faster aging at the cellular level and higher risks for conditions like atherosclerosis, joint pain, and even memory decline. The danger doesn't stop there. Overripe avocados often harbor hidden mold beneath the skin, invisible until you cut it open. Seniors with weaker immune systems may unknowingly expose themselves to mold toxins that can trigger gut issues, headaches, and even respiratory flare-ups. And here's the silent trap. Many older adults don't want to waste food, so they eat the soft, brown avocado anyway, believing it's frugal or harmless. In reality, the nutrient value is already lost, and the body is left to process degraded fats and possible toxins. Studies have shown that eating oxidized fats regularly contributes to arterial stiffness, one of the strongest predictors of heart attack risk after 60. That means what feels like a small choice at the kitchen counter, keeping or tossing that spotted avocado, may actually decide whether you're nourishing your heart or quietly damaging it. Mistake number 5. Storing avocados the wrong way. Most seniors don't realize that how you store an avocado can completely change its effect on your health. Many people toss them all into the refrigerator right away or leave them piled on the counter for weeks until they're overly soft. Both habits are dangerous in different ways. When avocados are stored too long at room temperature, the oils inside start breaking down, leading to the same oxidation process that turns healthy fats rancid. But when unripe avocados are shoved into the fridge immediately, the cold temperature interrupts their natural ripening process. Instead of developing full levels of antioxidants and beneficial plant compounds like lutein and beta-sitosterol, they stall and become nutritionally weaker. Seniors over 60, who already absorb fewer nutrients due to slower digestion, are then eating an avocado that looks fine but carries far fewer protective compounds. Worse still, refrigerated unripe avocados often develop internal brown streaks, a sign of cellular damage. Eating these repeatedly doesn't just taste unpleasant. It quietly increases free radicals in the bloodstream, stressing the liver and the cardiovascular system. Another overlooked mistake is storing cut avocados incorrectly. Many seniors wrap them in foil or plastic and leave them for days. This not only accelerates bacterial growth on the exposed flesh, but also allows more oxygen to attack the fats. In fact, a study in food chemistry found that improperly stored avocado has lost more than 40% of their antioxidants in just 48 hours. So while you think you're saving money and avoiding waste, you may actually be consuming a food that's far harsher on your aging body than you imagine. The right approach matters more than most people think, because a badly stored avocado is no longer a superfood. It's a hidden burden on your heart and gut. Mistake number 4. Eating too much avocado at once. Because avocado is labeled a superfood, many seniors assume more is always better. They mash it onto sandwiches, blend it into smoothies, or even eat half to a whole avocado daily. But the truth is, even healthy fats become dangerous in excess, especially after 60 when metabolism slows and the body burns calories less efficiently. One medium avocado contains about 240 calories and over 20 grams of fat. While these fats are mostly monounsaturated, eating large amounts in one sitting can overload the digestive system, forcing the pancreas and gallbladder to work overtime producing enzymes and bile. For seniors, this often leads to bloating, indigestion, or diarrhea, symptoms many dismiss as just my stomach acting up. The bigger problem is what happens silently. Too much fat, even the good kind, raises triglyceride levels in the blood. Elevated triglycerides are a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke, and studies show this risk grows significantly with age. Overeating avocado also interferes with nutrient balance. Because it's so calorie-dense, it often replaces other essential foods like lean protein or leafy greens. This creates subtle nutrient gaps, less iron for your blood, less calcium for your bones, that show up over months and years. And let's not forget weight gain. Seniors often wonder why they gain belly fat even while eating healthy. The hidden culprit can be portion sizes of foods like avocado. A Harvard study found that adults who ate large portions of calorie-dense, healthy foods without moderation were just as likely to struggle with obesity-related complications as those eating obvious junk foods. That means what feels like a nourishing daily ritual, polishing off half an avocado every morning, could slowly increase heart risks, joint stress, and overall inflammation. Moderation, not excess, is the real key. Mistake number 3. Mixing avocado with too much oil or mayo. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is turning avocado into a fat bomb without even realizing it. Guacamole recipes that drown the fruit in olive oil, salads that add creamy dressings on top of avocado slices, or sandwiches where avocado is paired with mayonnaise. All of these pile unnecessary fat onto a food that's already rich in it. While olive oil on its own has cardiovascular benefits and avocado fats are healthy in moderation, combining them in large amounts overwhelms the digestive system and circulatory system. After 60, bile flow from the liver and gallbladder naturally slows, meaning your body struggles to process large quantities of fat efficiently. The result is often bloating, nausea, or diarrhea after these meals, but the hidden danger goes much deeper. The excess fat floods the bloodstream with triglycerides, which thicken the blood and make it harder for the heart to pump. This increases the likelihood of clot formation, a major risk factor for heart attack and stroke in seniors. And when mayo is involved, the danger rises further. Commercial mayonnaise contains refined oils, preservatives, and sometimes hidden sugars. These not only negate avocado's benefits, but can actively increase inflammation throughout the body. Over time, this leads to stiffened arteries, joint pain, and even cognitive decline. What feels like a creamy, indulgent treat is really forcing your heart and pancreas into overdrive. A study in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that older adults who consumed multiple fat sources in the same meal had significantly higher post-meal triglyceride spikes compared to those who ate balanced fat portions. That means your avocado salad drowning in oil or your avocado spread topped with mayo may not just upset your stomach. It may be quietly laying the groundwork for cardiovascular disease. Mistake number 2, combining avocado with high-sugar foods. This is the mistake that feels the least obvious, because many seniors believe they're balancing a meal by mixing something sweet with something fatty. Think about smoothies where avocado is blended with honey, sweetened yogurt, or fruit juices, or desserts where avocado is used as a creamy base mixed with sugar or syrup. The problem is that sugar and fat together create one of the most damaging combinations for the aging body. Avocado's healthy fats slow digestion, which means the sugar from those added sweeteners stays in the bloodstream longer, forcing your pancreas to produce insulin for extended periods. For seniors over 60, who often already struggle with insulin resistance, this is a direct pathway to type 2 diabetes. The roller coaster doesn't stop there. The extra sugar not only cancels out avocado's benefits, but also accelerates glycation, a process where sugar molecules attach to proteins in the body and damage them. This leads to stiffened arteries, brittle joints, and even cloudy lenses. In the eyes, a fast track to heart disease, arthritis flare-ups, and vision loss. And while younger people may burn off this sugar-fat combo with activity, seniors with slower metabolisms store it as belly fat, the most dangerous type linked to heart attacks and strokes. Research published in Diabetologia found that older adults who frequently combined fatty foods with sugary ones had almost double the rate of metabolic syndrome compared to those who kept them separate. What feels like a healthy sweet treat, a green smoothie or creamy avocado dessert, is quietly rewiring your metabolism against you. Every spoonful is telling your body to store fat, clog arteries, and weaken insulin response. It's a deadly illusion packaged as health food. Mistake number 1. Ignoring avocado allergies and medication interactions. This is the most dangerous mistake of all, because it's the one seniors almost never suspect. Avocado is marketed as a universal superfood, but for some older adults, it can trigger allergic reactions or quietly interfere with common medications. Avocado belongs to the latex fruit family, which means anyone with a latex sensitivity may experience itching in the mouth, swelling of the lips or throat, or even dangerous respiratory reactions after eating it. For a senior with weaker immunity or underlying lung problems, this can escalate into a medical emergency. But the bigger hidden threat comes from drug interactions. Avocados are naturally high in vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting. Seniors on anticoagulant medications like warfarin, Coumadin, may unknowingly counteract their prescription by eating avocado regularly. This doesn't show up immediately, but over weeks and months it can shift blood clotting times, raising the risk of either excessive bleeding or sudden clot formation. Both can be life-threatening. Even blood pressure medications are affected. Avocado's high potassium content, while beneficial in moderation, can dangerously compound the effects of ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, pushing potassium to unsafe levels in the blood. This condition, called hyperkalemia, can cause irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, and even cardiac arrest. What makes this mistake so devastating is its invisibility. Most seniors think fatigue, dizziness, or palpitations are just aging, when in fact it's their daily avocado habit clashing with their prescriptions. Case reports in the British Medical Journal describe older patients whose medication regimens were destabilized simply by increasing avocado intake. That means the very food you trust for heart protection could, under the wrong circumstances. Be quietly undermining your treatment plan and pushing you closer to stroke or heart failure. Avocado can truly be one of the most powerful foods for seniors over 60, but only when it's used wisely. The truth is, it's never the food alone that determines your health, it's the habits around it. Mixing avocado with the wrong partners, storing it carelessly, eating it in excess, or ignoring how it interacts with your body can turn a superfood into a silent threat. But when handled correctly, ripe but not overripe, stored properly, eaten in moderation, and paired with nutrient-rich, natural foods instead of processed ones, avocado becomes a friend to your heart, your joints, and your brain. Seniors who respect these boundaries often notice steadier energy, less inflammation, and even sharper memory over time. The lesson is simple. After 60, less is more, and smarter is safer. Avocado should be a tool, not a trap. Listen to your body, stay mindful of your medications, and treat each serving as part of a bigger picture of balance. That's how you take control of your health, not by following trends, but by making informed, thoughtful choices that protect you for the years ahead.